What's up, Dragon Brood? Today we are playing some Mardu cards. I know y'all really like that, so we're playing some Mardu Midrange, and we're bringing back a card we really haven't played with in a good minute. Actually, a couple of them. So yeah, this is going to be kind of fun and entertaining, if nothing else. And I want to say, this is actually the first stream and video I think I did where we were actually playing post-banning. So there's no epiphanies and stuff now. So we're kind of trying to figure out what can you play now that epiphanies aren't around, now that Faceless Havens aren't a thing. What decks actually seem interactive and fun? Hopefully this is one of them. Let's go find out. Alright, as always, go pay some love to our friends over at shop.ultrapro.com. They do such a good job supporting me and my channel so we can keep providing things, doing giveaways and all that. And they also support Degenerate Gaming and all of, not all, but a lot of Magic content creators. So if you're getting some supplies for your nerd gear, go check them out and pay them some love, please. Alright, so starting at the top, I will say with this list, there's nothing surprising, but there are some cards we don't get to play with that often that made the cut. So we have 3 Eye Twitch, because this card's just good. Nothing really to say about it otherwise. 4 Shambling Gas, Deadly Disputes. This is something we're using in conjunction, obviously, because we do like having the extra treasure is important for a couple of things, but also just getting those extra cards, just that value overall is very good. And then we're playing 2 Infernal Grasp, because I do want some instant speed removal, because there's still stuff like Hull Breaker floating around, or Leer, that you'd like to make the opponent spend some resources on their turn a lot of the time to do what you want to do. So we're just playing a couple of these, and they're actually good at holding off some of the early things in the mono-white, mono-green matchup to just buy you some time. We're playing 3 Kalane because, again, treasure and pumping our creatures and making them bigger is actually pretty damn solid. And we're playing 3 Rip Apart. This is kind of one that, as the format's shifting and we don't know what people are playing, this is kind of a card that's a catch-all, right? It can destroy artifacts or enchantments. You can deal damage to creature or planeswalkers. Also good against Lolth, because you can just target Lolth directly, and that's very good. Or even Professor Onyx, that minuses, and then you can just hit her for the last 3 or whatever. So I like what this card is doing. It is sorcery speed, and that is a downside to it when you're talking about playing against mono-white aggro. But you usually have a turn or 2 where 3 damage is still going to get rid of the majority of the things, except maybe Adeline that they're playing. So I think it's still mostly okay to be able to play this card. But, you know, we'll find out. Then we have 2 Skullport Merchant, because making treasure is good, drawing cards good. We have several things that are going to draw cards, so I don't feel like that's going to be a huge problem for us, but, you know, having some options in the middle stages of the game where you're kind of backed up on mana and stuff could be pretty powerful. Then we have 2 Edgar Charmed Groom, because Edgar's just good. I mean, it's a 4/4 for 4, it makes you perpetual creatures, it gives you creatures you can sacrifice to things, like a lot of what this card's doing. Then we have 3 Extus Auric Overlord, though most of the time we're really going to be playing Awaken the Blood Avatar, which is the backside of this, just because we have so many small things and ways to generate treasure that we can play this fairly efficiently. It'll probably lead to some wins on its own, but Extus is no pushover anyway. It's a 2/4 double striker, and if you cast a spell, you do get a creature back from your graveyard, and that's actually pretty sweet too. Because again, we do have Deadly Dispute, Infernal Grasp, Rip Apart. Like, we have a fair amount of instants and sorceries that we can take advantage of it. Not a lot, but we can. So something just to think about as you play the games. Then we have 2 Showdown of the Scalds, because getting extra cards late in the game is pretty fantastic. And we have 4 Goldspan Dragon, because treasure. And the card's just good. I don't think that, I mean, as long as Goldspan Dragon's in standard, we're just going to keep playing this card, right? And then 3 Meat Hook Massacre, because if our Rip Aparts don't work, our Infernal Grass don't work, our creatures don't get rid of them, well, we at least hopefully have enough treasure built up that we could just wipe the board out. That's kind of where we're at here. Then we have 2 Plains, 1 Hive of the Eye Tyrant, 2 Swamp, 1 Den of the Bugbear, 2 Mountains, 4 of each of the Pathways, 3 Haunted Ridge, and 2 Sundown Pass. So yeah, a little bit all over the place, but should be able to cast all of our cards without too much issue. We have a lot of multi-lands, and the cards all look like they come together pretty well, but you know what? We'll play the games, and then after the games, we'll come back and talk about what we would change about this list, what we like, what we don't like, and then we'll have a card spotlight for you, as usual. This hand's actually reasonable, so I don't mind this. Go ahead and play that. Then we can Kalane next turn to possibly just Showdown the following turn. I don't even know if we'd Edgar, really. Ah, they have a Kalane. Well, that's super sad. Didn't want them to do that, that's for sure. Now I'm kind of willing to trade. Like, I will kill a Kalane to keep whatever they're playing next from being way too big for us to deal with. Because it might even just be something like a 4/4 Immersturm Predator here, would still be a pain. But let's see. It's going to be something we don't like, I'm pretty sure. No, they're thinking about... No, they're keeping their treasure. Oh, okay. You know, though, Florian plus Goldspan next turn could still be pretty legit. Though this hand's actually pretty good about stopping that from happening. So let's do that. Whoa, cancel that. Deal 3 damage. There we go. And yeah, we'll just pass and leave some mana up. I guess I could have attacked again with our Shambling Gas, see if they would have got rid of Kalane. I doubt it, but maybe they would have. It's better than just letting it sit here, because not like Kalane's going to attack while I have another Kalane sitting here. Yeah, I kind of assumed that was going to happen. Sucks giving them more treasure, but what are we going to do? All right, opponent. It's on you. Oh, do they have a Shambling Gas or something they want to play with that one treasure? Make it a 2/2? That would be funny. Nope, they didn't. Okay. What are we hoping to do here? I guess we just attack. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, well, whatever big thing they want to cast, we're going to get hit with it now. Let's see how bad it is. Oh, that was it. Ugh. This is good in that we have the mana to cast whatever we want, but we really just don't do anything with no creatures or deadly disputes are able to sacrifice anything deadly disputes. Let's keep this. Let's get rid of this. And let's pass. Play of Alchemy, game of Alchemy for fun. Was not fun. I don't know. I feel like it's just, you know, Magic in general. Just depends on what you run into most of the time. At least in my book. Alright, so we have a Meathook Masker that's probably going to do something here against these, I'm assuming, landfall deck. Alright, we're going to take a big hit here of at least 4. I don't hate it, though. This is all that's happening. Like, that's fine. We go to 16. Totally reasonable. Alright, and then we'll pass. So this sets us up for Meathook pretty well. Especially if they have a bunch of landfall things, because then we get to just Meathook for like 2 or something and kill everything off. The opponent attacks. I think we block here and still just get them to spend an extra card to kill our merchant. I would not be opposed to that. Well, now we're just going to block so we can block 3 damage instead of 2 damage, because that makes more sense. Ooh, dragons. Dragon into Exorcist seems kind of cool, too. Huh. What do we want to do here? I mean, we could drag it into Waken the Blood Avatar, actually. If we dragon, we sack the treasure to make this. We still have to attack again with the dragon next turn to do... you know what? Let's do it. No guts, no glory. Gotta risk it for the biscuit. Alright. And gas could get us a treasure back, technically. Right? So, sure, let's do it. In the turn. Not doing too bad here. Alright, that Hellhound is plussed up. What else we got going on here? Opponent has a lot of cards in hand, so anything can happen. There could be all types of fight spells, burn spells, give stuff, double strike. Alright, that's a thing. Just give it +1? Is that what we just did? Is that all we did with that? Put a +1/+1 and you gain 2 life. Get to play an additional land. So they don't even have a land in hand. So those are all actual live cards. Okay. Well, now we know a thing. Get the treasure. So we can do this. Let's see. We get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we can only reduce it by 2. So we can spend 6 and sacrifice the Skullport Merchant. I'm willing to take that gamble. Let's go. Sacrifice 1. Do we have to pay? Oh yeah, we have to pay, so we gotta get the 2 mana off that. Alright. I mean, they got a sack a thing, probably just gonna be the Hellhound. Alright, we get to attack. Opponent's gonna take 10 here. Alright, in the turn. If they kill us from 14, they just get us. I mean, if this is some weird double brushfire elemental fetch land whatever thing and you get us, then congratulations. Like, I'll just eat it. I mean, that would be Xaxes. If they went brushfire, Evolving Wilds, that would kill us. Which would be kind of amazing, honestly. I wouldn't even be mad about it. Like, I'd be very impressed. But right now, you kind of got to stay back and block. And they're taking at least 7 here. Well, actually, we can just kill our own creatures with Meat Hook and deal damage to them as well. Yeah, they're kind of just dead. No matter which way this goes, huh? Well, we also have this, too. So, yeah. I mean, I guess we could just do it the easy way. All right. I mean, that's all of it. That should get us there. Yep. And that's it. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Okay, let's keep it. I mean, it's not going to get too much better than this, right? Okay, they didn't have the wolf because I was really thinking if they did, we would have been a little forced to make a decision that I wasn't sure I was prepared to make. Now, if they didn't play the 3/3 wolf, we know they have a troll, right? Otherwise, why would you keep that hand? Oh, not even a troll. It's an Ornn Refuse. Well, that's somebody you don't see all that often. Well, damn. I kind of want to kill it. I kind of don't. But I sort of feel like I need to. Which is, I mean, I wonder if their hand is a bunch of, like, Blizzard Brawls and what's it called? The protection spell. You know what? I think I'm gonna go ahead and kill it. Actually, see, this is frustrating, too, because there's a chance we do that, and then they just play, like, what's it called? Uvenwald Oddity. All right, I'm going to pass. This is a gamble. This is a big gamble. I probably should have killed the ooze. I'm not going to lie. Like, it's probably the correct play. Okay, well, the fact they didn't do anything is bad news for us, because that means they probably have a bunch of ways to protect it. Or the next thing they play here. Whoa! What is this? What's even happening right now? What? Oh my goodness. My opponent has a whole bunch of things I just shouldn't have been playing around. Like, this is a mess. Alright. Oh, jeez. Let's do this. Alright. And we pass. My goodness. This was just awful. Alright. Now they can play the big unnatural growth if they wanted to. Froghemoth gonna come get some action. Ugh, that thing tramples. And there's not a lot we're gonna do. The only benefit is there's not a bunch of stuff in the graveyard yet. So that's a positive. Alright. That puts a counter on. We'll block. Actually, this is not great. The only benefit here is I could X this next turn for a lot. Or I could also play the other side that makes a 3/6. But if I X this here, I get a 4/6 creature. But this would be able to fight it. I don't think this is going to do what we want it to do at any stage anyway. So, yeah. That's fine. Yep. Okay. A land is not what we were looking for. That was definitely the wrong answer. Yeah, I don't think we're going to do anything. Well, look at how many lands we drew, too. Like, yeah. We're just not doing anything with this, I don't think. Let's see. We can play this, which doesn't really result in much. I mean, if we do this, the opponent has to sacrifice a thing. But then what? 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but we can... yeah, we'd have to get rid of that. Yeah, I guess this is the best we can do, sadly. And no attacks. Not great. Not great at all. Pretty sure we're still dead here. There's a Spirit of Aldergard. Doesn't mean there's not a Blizzard Brawl. Turtlebox, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by with your group of 3 folks. I mean, I'm just waiting for the opponent to fight something on our side so we can scoop this and move to the next game. Like, what are you doing, opponent? Gee, bus. And you're going to fight with the thing that's not even going to get to attack this turn. Like, come on. All right, cool. Let's go. You know what? I'm keeping this for science purposes. Let's see if we can draw something off the top. I don't know if we can do it, but I would like to find out. I think I'm going to play this tapped in case we draw, like, I don't know, our red-white spell that gets to deal 3 damage, and we need it, right? Because we can still play Bugbear untapped. That's the only real logic I have there. We didn't find anything worth it, though, so that's unfortunate. We tried. Now I'm going to get punished because if I were to draw, the gas here. Oh, well, we drew that now. That's not awful. I will take that. Rip Apart still kills that. All right, so we're going to play an Edgar, which is going to be pretty lonely, but we'll see how it works. Probably gets exiled anyway, but we got to try. The good thing is, though, Edgar, if their plan is to get it with the Vanishing Verse, Edgar will survive that. They can't Vanishing Verse it because it's multicolor. Though they might have an Edgar of their own here, which becomes a whole bunch of insanity. But they have a Blood Chief's Thirst, which turns Edgar into a dude that just makes other things. Alright. Time to get in there, Dragon. Let's do some things. So this is pretty nice, because now, if they target the dragon, we can sack the dragon. If not, we could sack the little 1/1s. Oh, that's annoying. Well, I can't protect Edgar, so that kind of sucks. Yeah, that's a problem. Good job, opponent. You got it. I just got to find a kill card. Well, of course you had that. Alright. We will auto-pay. I'm going to sack this. Actually, wait. I'm going to sack this, actually. Let the other Goldspan trigger resolve. It's because we'll get the other treasure, and while the dragon's still out, we will then sack our dragon. So we got the most we could out of that dragon. That was a good little setup. So now we get to play this. We get to kill an apparition. Get back our Edgar. Or actually, I say a 4/4, not really Edgar. And then we'll go ahead and play this. And they'll put a creature land in tapped. There you go. That was a very full turn. Now I got to find some cards. Like, we did some things. Now I got to find things to kill the opponent with. Though, even if they sweep the board here, we do have creature lands that we can attack with. Ooh, Righteous Valkyrie. Gonna be annoying. Not a fan. Wouldn't killing our token be better? Seems a little odd. I'm a little suspicious of what that other thing is. That feels like another Vanishing Verse, right? We activate this and the opponent's going to kill it. I feel like that's what's going to happen here. But, you know, I'm going to do it anyway. I'm your Huckleberry. Here we go. Let's see what's up. Let's go ahead and play this. Tap that. Activate this. If you got it, you got it, opponent. What am I going to do about it? Okay, we don't want them getting this back for any reason. Do they really not have anything? I mean, you can block a 4/4. I mean, nope, not even wanting to do that. Okay. Well, then I think I will play this. And then if we have to, we can just blow up treasure to sacrifice Eye Twitch or something here. I assume the opponent's not going to attack since they have to stop so much damage. Sure, Apparition, what do you want to get? Obviously, you can't get our token. You want to get Eye Twitch? Well, we're going to sacrifice the Eye Twitch, obviously. And what do I even get here? Is it really just have to be Mascot Exhibition? Alright, I guess so. I'm still not sure what you're doing, but, you know, is what it is. Ali Eldrazi came in with the rate of 343. Hey, how's it going, Ali? Jam.pan, how's it going? Welcome. Huckleberry, yeah. You know, that's, to me, still for my money, one of the best Westerns of all time. I think that thing has so many quotable things, like Tombstone. Seriously, if you hadn't seen it, I recommend it. Even if you don't like Westerns, people I know that don't like Westerns love that movie. Thank you for all of the follows coming in there. What do we do here? I mean, I guess... I mean, we could just showdown here. I probably should have waited to play a land, though, if I was going to do that. You know what, though? Let's just do it. Well, I guess it didn't matter at all that we played that land. Wow. Wow. Okay, then. Sure. That's a hell of a sight, isn't it? All right, we'll attack with that. I mean, block it or don't. I don't care. Like, it's irrelevant to me here. All right, so I want to play one of these, two of these, and then we'll just pass. We'll Deadly Dispute one of them, and then, all right, Verge's Retribution. That's an annoying card, but fine nonetheless. Jam Don't Pan subscribed for our tier 1. Thank you so much. All right, opponent's going to gain some life. They're probably going to attack, I assume, with something here. Is this list on the deck? It is not. We just put it together earlier. It'll be up on my stuff tomorrow whenever I make a YouTube video with it. Opponent is blocking here, though. That was not what I expected to happen. All right. We will block here. I mean, I guess. I mean, why not? I'm not completely sure what they thought. Maybe that was just, they accidentally just attacked with everything. Because I can't imagine why you would want to do that otherwise. All right, let's go ahead and sacrifice this other Shambling Ghast. And we will just get treasure. So we have all the mana in the world to spend on all these cards we just got, which is great. Ooh, even more great. Actually, this is the greatest of great because we can put a counter on our 4/4 and keep it alive if we wanted to. Sweet. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, trying to think what the odds are that they'll actually block here. Because I could attack first, but they just, I'd assume they would end up trading. Yeah, that probably doesn't benefit us to wait. Never mind. All right, let's do it. Put a counter here. And we'll just take our time the rest of the way here. No reason to be in too big of a hurry. Let's go ahead and play one of these. Put the counter here. And we'll attack. All right. Now with the Awaken the Blood avatar, that should get us there next turn. Yep. That'll do it. Yep. All right. Woo! Yeah, let's keep this. This feels more than reasonable. I mean, we don't get to cast anything turn 1, which is going to be annoying, unless we draw a black land off the top. We did! Look at that. Sometimes ask and you shall receive. So this is one of those rare times I might actually use my treasure from Kalane. I might actually cast Kalane and play either one of these. I'm not sure which one yet, but I just might do that. I'm just trying to decide if it's worth it or which one I want it to be. And I think, as much as I want to draw another card, I think I'm going to go ahead and do this. And no attacks, really. I mean, this seems fine if the opponent's stalled out not doing anything. I mean, admittedly, if they play a troll, this is going to suck because we don't have anything that can really deal with it at the moment. Uh-oh. You want to take down our Kalane? Oh, boo. Sure. I mean, you can attack us for 3. Like, I'm not opposed to that idea. Oh, they didn't even want to do that. All right, well, I mean, we're not just going to sit here. This is weird. Do we just attack? Actually, I don't want to attack because if they have like Uvenwald Oddity or something, we'd be better off just chump blocking it to kill it and then letting these pop off and kill something else. So yeah, even though we have more creatures, I don't think we're the beatdown yet. Well, that's not going to be an Uvenwald. I guess it could still be an oddity here, right? Tap the Sculptor and tap 3 land. Or maybe they're waiting to just play Unnatural Growth or something. That's sort of what this feels like. Huh. Well, if the opponent's not attacking, I'm at least going to get in with one of these, right? Actually, if we're going to attack, well, again, it's that Uvenwald Oddity thing. But if they had one, I feel like they would have just played it there. Even then, though, we could triple block and still sacrifice the gas. That's fine. All right, let's get in with this one. In the turn. I mean, next turn we can try to attack with Den of the Bugbear, I guess, if nothing else. If the opponent doesn't attack, I mean, one of us has to do something. Maybe we're both holding lands in hand. I don't know. So it was an Unnatural Growth. See? Sometimes you know things. Sometimes you just know things. I mean, this still doesn't change much, though, right? We just block and then do the same thing we were going to do. It's just not an Uvenwald Oddity. Yeah, I mean, like, it's still going to be the same. So, sure. All right. I mean, this is what they live for. All right. Give a minus to you. Let's go ahead and get a pest summoning, and we probably just want to get rid of a thing from the opponent, so that's probably smart. Question just becomes now, how much damage do I think that's going to do to us? Because I don't know the answer. I'm going to go with this first. And we're going to put this, I guess I could get away. Let me just play this for now. Opponent's at 18, no attacks. Let's see what's up. Oh, no. Oh, that is one of the worst things we could have seen. Yeah. Now we have to find a kill card for real. Oh, that sucks for us so much. Yeah, that's real bad. At least I can chump block the land. I can't do anything really about the adversary. Yeah, that one hurts. That one hurts a lot. Yeah, if I'm the opponent, just attack with everything here. And you force me into a bad situation. Well, I guess, I mean, yeah. Yeah, because I have to... Oh, wait, what? Oh, we're going to fight something on top of it? I was going to say, do you actually have a Blood on the Snow too? Wait, they're not attacking with... Oh, you can't with adversary. It's summoning sick. Ah, yes. Okay, then. This isn't so bad. I totally forgot. All right. This will work. We will take this. All right. Come on, kill spells. Ooh, that's not great. What do we want to do here? We can use this to kill. Yeah, we have to use this to kill this, or else we just die this turn, right? There's nothing else we could do there. All right. Hate giving them a card, but we don't really have a choice. All right. We have some good top decks here. It's just, is it enough is the problem. Yep, this is a lot of damage, unfortunately. Yeah, I was going to say, just activate that and get in for max here. That's 12. Yeah, don't overthink it. Oh, gosh. Yeah, that's not going to get it there for us. No, there's not too many. It just happens. Don't worry about that. Mulliganing this one, though. This one we'll keep. And, probably just get rid of that. I want to keep the Meat Hook Master because I don't know what we're up against just yet. Okay, well, let's see which way you're going with this. Probably gonna get hit with a Spike-Filled Hazard, because it happens a lot. Nope, a Small Egg. I don't have a way to kill a Small Egg, unfortunately. That's super sad. Knowing what we know, I feel like we just go ahead and Deadly Dispute now so it can't be countered or anything. Or hit with Jiraiya's Disruption, which would also be annoying. Huh. Well, okay. Those are things. Not sure they're going to help or not, but this is where we are. Right? Iteration? Sure. We're not in a bad spot yet, but it's getting to that point. They're still at least another turn away from turning that into a dragon, so we have that going for us. But they could... they're probably just gonna get this with a Fading Hope, and then follow up with Memory Deluge, and that would do it. But there's no Fading Hope. Interesting. Okay, well, then what? We have lots of treasure, but not a lot to do with it. Unless they just drew a Fading Hope, though, we know one doesn't exist, so that's a benefit here. Doesn't mean they don't have a counter or something, though, which is highly possible. I'm just sort of thinking about, like, is there a way we could sneak down a Meat Hook Massacre? I think that's our real out here, if that's even possible. Let's see. What's the worst that happens? We try to play a dragon. They counter it. Some number of counters go on the Small Egg. I don't really know. I mean, I guess we have to try, because if not, I mean, Meat Hook Massacre is not going to have a chance, right? Sort of the way I feel here. Because if Dragon wasn't going to make it, unless it's something that just counters, I don't know. Well, even then, if it's like a counter, 4 or greater, it'd still counter our Meat Hook Massacre. All right. We will go to attacks. If they just bounce the dragon, that's fine. The turn still looks mostly the same, so whatever. I mean, shoot 2 things. Shoot the dragon twice. I mean, like, that's fine too, I guess. It's like double dragon's fire. Yeah, all right. So here's an interesting thing, right? We're going to get 2 treasures off this. But if we attack here... No, it's not going to be enough. That's only going to give us... Yeah, we're going to be a little bit short. I was thinking if we attacked and they blocked, then we could do this for -3, but it's only going to be -2. So we attack... Well, attacking doesn't do us any good anyway here. I mean, I guess we get in for 1 point, but... Nah, no attacks. In the turn. Right, this is kind of Meat Hook or bust this turn, I think. Not a great situation to be caught in. Alright, here comes Dragon. We can at least block Dragon and go get something. So we don't take damage, but they do get treasure. Or they're going to get rid of our Eye Twitch so we don't even get to block the Dragon. That's actually good, though. We'd prefer that. Because now their treasure's gone. So that clears the way to do exactly what we want to do. So that's... As weird as this looks, that's actually a preferred situation. That's totally fine. Sucks we didn't get to go get anything with our Eye Twitch, but we can live with that. Alright, so now we just minus for 4. Actually, I mean, I guess we courtesy attack. Like, see if maybe they want to block. Alright, they do. Good enough. We were going to lose that anyway. So now we just minus for 4. Alright, get a little life back. And then we have the Skullport Merchant next turn with several things to sacrifice. Now, if it's another dragon, a little bit of a problem. But we'll just cross that bridge when we come to it. That, however, is an annoying card as well. Alright, they're down to attacking with creature lands. We could at least deal with this temporarily. That's not bad. I kind of want to do this first. And just sack a treasure. Okay, that worked out okay. We can live with that. No, Arena, look at what... Arena, no. What are you trying to do to me? Gotta check that auto tapper every once in a while, y'all. Arena, it gets a mind of its own. Alright. Alright, opponent's got 7 mana. You damn near anything you want to do here. Another small egg. Wow. Okay. That's a thing. Do I want to sacrifice any treasures at this stage? I don't... I kind of do, actually. And I'd replace the treasure if I want to, or I could just kill a 1/1. Alright. I'm into it. Let's just... I feel like I'm supposed to get treasure here. But I don't think I want to. We do get to gain some life out of this too. Incremental, but, you know, maybe it matters. Yeah, Auto Tapper got you today? Yeah, I feel you. Every once in a while, if you're not paying attention, it'll sneak up on you. Another Shambling Gas, sure. Why not? There, that's a little bit better. That's a lot more exciting for us. I see that you want to leave me the Rip Apart arena, but that's not what we're doing right now. We have other ideas of things we would like to do. Starts by casting this. And attacking with it. Alright, opponent does not have a bounce or kill spell for it. Fantastic. We like that. Great. And we'll go ahead and play this. So as long as we've got these little Shambling Gas and stuff, it makes their Hall of the Storm Giants a lot less awesome. Because it doesn't trample or anything. And now, because of Dragon, Skullport Merchant set up here, we actually get access to a lot of mana and a lot of cards. Point that we can start attacking with our creature land if we want to. Alright, iteration into... Probably something that draws a bunch of cards, right? That's the die roll one. Scry 2, draw 2. Nice, and you get to do that twice. Awesome. Not going to sacrifice anything here because we can sacrifice the gas plus rip apart to get rid of their dragon, so don't want to waste that here. Oh, opponent just says, F you, I'm getting in there for 4. That is a hell of a... They must have a way to bounce a bunch of stuff or something, because that's a very brazen move, to say the least. Yeah. Huh. Alright, sack this. That card doesn't help at all. like that's not good. Okay. Huh. I think we're just gonna sack a treasure. See if we find something worthwhile here. Infernal Grasp, actually legit. Hold on a second. That's a real card to draw here. I mean, it's going to take a lot of our mana to try to kill a Hall of the Storm Giants, but that's a real card. Like, that's an actual real play here. Opponent's at 10. We can start attacking with our creature land at some point here, but the opponent has a lot of cards in hand. Hey, MTG Nerd Girl, how's it going? They have a Goldspan Dragon. That doesn't make us happy. Question is, does the opponent want to try to attack with their Goldspan Dragon? I don't know if they do or not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They would have access to 6 mana if they do that. If we kill it, they still are going to have 6, but they could have 8 if we try to kill it after the fact. I guess we just try. If we fail, we fail. Like, I'm willing to accept the consequences. I guess I should have waited till I got to the attack step, because it's possible they could bounce it and then just replay it here. That's kind of silly. Oh, they had a windfall. They still might find something. Still a lot of mana here. 6 still. Thanks for the kitty bucks there. Oh, man. Oh, they are in the attack step. So, yeah, you're right. Okay, it finally dies after all those cards. I don't know what they foretold. It's either something to draw cards or counter a spell. I'm sure we'll find out shortly. Oh, my gosh. Come on, deck. Gonna sack this. See if maybe we can find another dragon or something. Another Meathook Masker. Not quite the card we were looking for. And we're only at 11 here, so we could potentially still die, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Activate that and have 1, 2, 3 plus another land. Maybe they activate this. That takes 5 mana. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope. I was thinking maybe they had the other extra turns card. I got nothing. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's not going to leave us quite enough, but sure. We would end up with 2, 4, 5. So we do -3. Man, that's not enough either. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can do 9. I can make 9 damage happen. I can't make 10. Alright, I'm just going to do this. Because this is all I can realistically do. I don't even know what we care about them playing out of the yard, so sure. We were really close, though. We were really close. Just not quite there. This ended up being a much better game than I thought it was going to be the way things started. But, yeah, this is kind of it. Man, a showdown of the Scalds or something would have been great there on that last turn. We had all that mana. But now let's see what they do. I mean, they could draw a couple of cards, maybe find a couple of bounce spells. I mean, they do have to stop multiple creatures here, though. And killing something is not greatly to their benefit. Okay, so they did have the extra turns card. Check that out. So we weren't wrong. And then now they get to draw? Oh, really? That's it? Just to take an extra turn? I guess you get to see another card. So, I mean, if you thought you were dead, you at least get one more draw. All right, they're checking their graveyard. Is this some Leer action, what we're about to see? Problem is, if there's Leer, there's nothing really great over there. I mean, you could draw more cards, I guess. And there's Draconic Fire. Yeah, sure. All right. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. Probably start by going and looking for something with 2 of that mana. At least I would think so. That would be smart. Oh, man. Let's see. All right. They are going to iteration. The thing is, though, even if they use mana to kill something, like, that puts them close to death. If they bounce a thing, then we just meat hook for the rest. So, and they can't counter anything with Leer out. And now that we know that Divide by Zero isn't a thing in Standard, this is kind of game, I think. Can't think of anything else they're going to draw here that's going to change that. I mean, there may be something. I just don't know what it is. Because right now, they still have to just deal with the dragon. Which, I guess, technically they can. They can Dragon's Fire and Hazard, but then they give us a whole bunch of mana. I mean, we basically see their whole hand now. Our opponent's GGing us. I don't like to GG until it's over, because you never know what that means, right? They might be like, GG, you GG back, and then these 2 unknown cards or something insane, right? Like, who knows? I always wait until, like, I know it's certain. Or I'm the one that's going to concede. You know what I mean? I can't count the number of times I've had somebody, like, GG won because they thought they were going to win. And then, like, in this case, GG because they thought they were going to lose. And then the outcome ends up being different. I also think there's sometimes... Okay, they did GG for real. Alright, so where does that leave us with this deck? Actually, I didn't mind a lot of the game states. Even the ones we lost seemed like we either got too many lands or too few lands. So I'm mostly okay with that. The way stuff fell just wasn't great. Some bad luck in a couple of those. But the games actually had a lot of interaction. We didn't really feel like we had no outs at any point in a lot of the games. We had a lot of interesting plays. And this could be an interesting kind of well-placed deck to play in the, we'll call it the new standard that we have for like 2 weeks until Kamigawa comes out. So yeah, this could actually be pretty neat and maybe even benefit from some of the stuff in Kamigawa. Who knows yet? We haven't seen the rest of the set. Now, one thing I would say is I probably would cut 1 Extus and only play 2. I don't think we need 3. And I would probably go up a +1 on Edgar or see about adding a Loth to the list, potentially. I think either of those things would be pretty beneficial to the deck. And I don't really have a problem with either play. I think they're both reasonable, but, you know, I'll leave it to y'all to decide kind of what you want. I'll probably put an extra Edgar in the final list, but it could go either way for me. The other thing I would do, too, is I would probably flip-flop 1 Infernal Grasp, so we go to 3, and go down onto 2 Rip Aparts. I think Rip Apart has an advantage against stuff like Loth, like we were saying, or against Planeswalkers, but I think we need a little bit of extra help at instant speed in a few spots, so I'd rather just play the Grasp and take our chances. Now for today's card spotlight, we're going to talk about Butcher of the Horde. This is a cool card from Khans of Tarkir, one of the Tarkir sets. I think it was Khans of Tarkir. But it's actually cool because for 4 mana, you get a 5/4 flyer. Now, it is Mardu colors plus 1 mana, but you could also sacrifice a creature, and then it gets lifelink, haste, or vigilance, which is pretty cool. And this is the type of deck where we have a lot of things to sacrifice, so it would be a pretty cool card. It's an interesting top deck. It's a 5/4 for 4, which is awesome, that flies. So it's actually a pretty sweet card overall. It's not one that you see get any play anymore. It actually got a moderate amount of play in Standard when it was legal. But yeah, this card sees no play anywhere anymore, which is kind of sad. And they're super cheap. You can pick them up for like 20 cents. They're not really sought after, barely better than a bulk rare. But yeah, I just thought it was a neat card that a bunch of people probably haven't seen, that would be the type of card where, you know, it ended up in the wrong standard in its lifetime, because it'd actually be pretty playable right now. Now, don't forget, if you want today's deck list, like always, it will be down in the description below, along with links to our Facebook gaming page, our Twitch streams, and our Discords. You can come by, say hi, hang out, get deck help, discuss new Kamigawa stuff, which, by the way, you should check out my video, because I'm starting to do all the daily reviews. So if you want to keep up with stuff coming out, we're reviewing all the previews for Kamigawa as they hit. But also, if you haven't checked it out and you want to support the channel, please consider becoming a member. For just as little as 99 cents, you can support this channel, and you can check out all the options we have for stuff we give away. And then if you can't do any of that, please at least like this video for me, because that helps out. And then subscribe if you haven't. Hit that notification bell, because that helps. And remember to choose all notifications so you get notified every time I have a video up. But that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.